Hey, hi, it's Meredith. Happy Friday. It is the 15th of January, 2021, and this is our weekend reading. So, this reading will take us through the 17th of January, Sunday. We're using the gorgeous Druid Craft Tarot. I have to say, this deck is becoming one of my favorites. Bonefire, as you know, is hands down my favorite tarot deck of all. And this one is rapidly becoming a close second. And the shuffle was just vibrating. So these cards are supercharged, and I'm excited to see what kind of message they have for us. All right, our first card. This is the theme of energy running through the weekend. We start with the Emperor. Well, we're not messing around, are we? Oh, who are you going to call? You're going to call the Emperor. Why? Because he knows everything. I love that about his energy. Aries, direct, fire, strong masculine, divine masculine energy. And, you know, look at his face. Looks like a pretty serious dude. He's intense for sure. What I love so much about the Emperor is that he has so much experience and a lot of wisdom connected to that experience. So this is us in our divine masculine energy, and tapping into leveraging all of our wisdom, all of our experience. Where are we taking it but to the Magician? Whoa, two major arcanas right off the bat. And the Magician, we're making something a reality, and it's not the first time we've seen this card this week either. So the Magician energy is very strong. This is a great time for us to be mindful and discerning about what we're spending our energy on. Where are you spending your thoughts? And what are you creating with those thoughts, right? The Magician has us considering as above, so below. You know, look at his hand positions. He isn't just doing the hustle. Yeah, as above, so below. You know, what you're thinking, you're creating and commanding into reality. So I love that the Emperor sits there. He brings a bit, not a bit, quite a bit of stability to the Magician. Now, when the Magician shows up, we are reminded that we could easily be distracted. He's a bit of a showman, and he will use illusion, right, to distract us. So with the Emperor next to the Magician, distraction is a bit of a challenge. We're going to stay on point here, and I love that. He brings that beautiful stability into, wow, a third major arcana here in the overall theme of energy cards, the Wheel of Fortune. So, gosh, look at this energy. Very direct, intense. I mean, look at his face. Emperor. He's serious. He's focused. And oh, my camera just flaked out there for a moment. Just making sure it's still working. Yep. Okay. He's intense. He's focused. He will not be distracted because he's very much in a witnessing role of what is coming into being here on the Wheel of Fortune. That's the divine delivery system. And the Wheel of Fortune, as you know, is delivering to our foundation where something's dropping on it out of manifestation. Whatever we've been creating, holding in heart space, in creation for, with, spending our precious energy upon. This is why when we see the Magician, our thoughts become quite important. You want to make sure that your thought diet is positive and uplifting and empowering and definitely charged with your beautiful heart space energy. Okay, so just come into alignment there like an Emperor as you witness the Wheel of Fortune turn in your favor and drop on your foundation exactly what you've been holding in heart space. So beautiful. Next we have, goodness, the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. I love this. There's so much stability in the reading. You know that the Suit of Cups is watery and emotional, and it's the feeling realm. And the Pentacles is very grounded, earthy. type energy. So we're grounding our intuitive gifts, where we've had so many messages for so many weeks about listening to our intuition, really following the signs, the symbols that we're receiving, paying attention to the telepathy, the synchronicity, and the serendipity. And we've been doing it because we've had a lot of evidence for it within the tarot card messages. And so here's the King of Cups sitting next to the King of Pentacles. So we have this emotionally awake, aware, alert, intimate energy grounded alongside the King of Pentacles with stability and reward of prior effort. He's very much connected to the world card in tarot, and he's quite mindful of what it takes to make something a reality. Here we are with the Emperor and the Magician over here. And you can just take a look at this flow, and you can see the command coming from the Emperor, the full intensity of his attention upon his intention, and that focused energy running through the Magician and turning the Wheel of Fortune. That's the momentum. We've had a lot of momentum cards lately too. And now, here we are with the King of Cups. This is super overflowing heart energy, now moving through the King of Pentacles, being grounded into our foundation. Isn't that fantastic? Gosh, pat yourselves on the back. It's amazing. Next we have the Hanged Man again. A pause in the action. Yes, that's exactly what the Emperor is doing. This is a pause for enlightenment. This is an opportunity for us to witness how divine intelligence, universal flow flows in our favor here. So we get to relax in this phase of development without any kind of distraction, because we're in total faith for what we've held in heart space, and we know we've grounded it. So we can pause here and be enlightened by the act of witnessing what's coming off that Wheel of Fortune. And coming with the Hanged Man is now the Star. This is a fascinating reading for me. I'm so drawn. All right, first we have the masculine with the Magician and the feminine with the Star. These two cards, major arcana as well, are, divine masculine, divine feminine within the manifestation realm, within the co-creative realm. So this is a harmonized, balanced energy. We have these two kings. We have watery, heart space, overflow with super grounded, earthy energy in these two kings. More harmony, more balance. And it's providing a tremendously positive atmosphere for this wheel to turn in our favor. I am also noticing that the Hanged Man and the Star, both of these beings are nude on the cards. And this in tarot speaks to their courageous vulnerability. Yeah, the Star, as I tell you all the time, follows the Tower. And when the Tower comes down, she walks away from that and goes on to create anew. And while the Tower represents having lost everything in tarot, in the story, in regard to the story of tarot, she's unfazed by this because she feels free, she feels liberated, and she is courageous enough to allow this vulnerability. She has nothing to hide from the divine all. So we can bring that message into divine masculine, divine feminine here with the Hanged Man as well. Same thing in a direct, fiery, sweet momentum is what I feel here. And then here she is representative of being receptive to what comes from the Wheel of Fortune, and all of this loving force is what I hear when I look at these cards. And that, we put that in motion. This is our own loving force in motion in the world, creating, delivering exactly what we've held in heart space. Wow. So what comes next now? Another major arcana, the Lovers. Oh, isn't this so beautiful? It's as though the Hanged Man and the Star are now the lovers here. This is, in the way the art is captured for this card, portrayed for this card, it is an act of creation. It's so beautiful, and it's the wheel turning that, and it's the loving force giving momentum to the wheel. So continue to follow your heart here. That's the core meaning of the Lover's card. And in the background we have that beautiful doe in the background representing cycles, rhythms, change, 40-day cycles as a matter of fact. And gentle changes. So while this comes from a really powerful force and it's moving across our foundation in an extremely empowered way, the energy is still really gentle and it's grounded and it's coming straight out of heart space. Whoa. Look at that. And now the Empress. Oh my goodness. So we start with the Emperor, we finish with the Empress, and here she is pregnant. What an amazing set of cards. The amount of major arcana on the table lets us know that this is quite a big deal for us. It's significant. And looking at the flow, how the energy is moving through these cards, grounded, heart-centered, loving, and a bringing together, a unifying of energies, which we're seeing here on the Lover's card, resulting in creation itself, which is the Empress, and that's what's being delivered off the wheel. Whoa. Just whoa. I hope you can feel it. I hope you can capture it yourself and apply it to what's unfolding for you in your world. This, for me, is one of those pinch me type readings because the cards are being exceptionally direct. This is a high frequency, high vibe experience of manifestation, of us co-creating with the divine intelligence, divine order, and watching all of that come to life in our world. This is us making our world, giving birth to our world on our amazing, stable, heart-centered foundation. Whew. Fantastic. All right. It's a little hard to follow that with any other cards, but we're going to move on, as we always do, in the angel answers. Got one falling out already. This is an opportunity for you to ask a question, if you have one, and receive confirmation. All right, look at this. This is the one that fell out. Big happy changes. Yeah. This is a big happy change blossoming right in front of you. This is you witnessing your own dream coming true because of all the heart you have poured into your foundation. It's rich, it's fertile, it's blossoming. Now we have don't stop. Why would you? Come on. This is one of those you've got results readings. So enjoy that. Celebrate that with the people you know, love, and trust. Tell them. Inspire them with your experience by sharing it. Okay. You're ready. How many times has that card shown up recently? And trust. Trust yourself in this. You put all of this in motion. You are navigating this momentum, and you are now celebrating the fruit of your own effort on your foundation. Trust that. Oh, so beautiful. Thank you for sharing this with me, people. This is a very sweet moment in tarot reading. All right, from the Spirit, from the Spirit Junkie cards, our little affirmation is, how perfect. This deck is new, so the cards tend to stick together. In just a moment here. I celebrate my progress. What? I celebrate my progress. Awareness, not perfection, is the goal. Yeah. This reading is all about your awareness. And I feel like I'll take the one underneath because it was stuck to it. I welcome healthy, loving relationships. Yeah, we do, don't we? Celebrate all that. Have a beautiful weekend, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you really get a lot out of this reading for yourselves. Leave some comments. Love reading those. Very inspiring. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up here on the reading. It helps move this reading around YouTube. Have a lovely weekend, as I said. Peace, love, joy, blessings. Namaste.